Very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the TMB management and Shweta ma'am for giving such an amazing opportunity to the neuro department for imparting our knowledge on this platform, great platform in the COVID days. After a very beautiful presentation by Satish sir on introduction of Down syndrome and a very beautiful presentation for management of Down syndrome, I am briefly going to discuss about the recent advances in Down syndrome. Now, when we come upon recent advances of Down syndrome, there are many therapies coming upon, and it is actually an adjuvant therapy or we can call an additional therapy, which we use with our basic treatment management in Downs. So today we are going to discuss about the isokinetic training, the hippotherapy, whole body vibration, the hydrotherapy or aquatic therapy, virtual reality or console-based therapy, or we call it a Nintendo-wide treatment, adaptive dance program, which is one of the very major program coming upon and it is showing good improvement in dance kits, and music therapy. So when we start with isokinetic training, it is an exercise which is a type of strength training. It uses specialized exercise machines that produce a constant speed no matter how much effort you put on. So these are the extra machines which control the pace of an exercise by either fluctuating the resistance throughout your range of motion. So despite of how much effort or force you are putting on, the resistance remains consistent. The significant improvement in the muscle strength is obtained following the training protocol, which may be a result of the resistance training. It also enables better activation of the motor neuron pool and it decreases fatigue in the skeletal muscles. So here is a study which was done by Mohammed Aid and Sobi Elal in 2017 on effect of isokinetic training on muscle strength and postural balance in children with Down syndrome. So basically in their study, they took 31 children with Down syndrome ranges from 9 to 12 years and they assigned them into two groups, which was one was the conventional therapy group and second was the control group. So the control group only received the conventional physical activities and the other group, the interventional group with isokinetic training, they received the conventional therapy. So they basically found out that these outcomes indicated a very good participation in the isokinetic training program and it showed a great improvement in the muscle strength and the postural balance in Down syndrome. Next we come upon hippotherapy. This hippotherapy is basically nowadays coming up with great zeal. So these are the effective tools for treating Down syndrome kids because it basically provides a sensory stimulation to the muscles and joints. It improves the balance, the body awareness and the postural control. It can help with cognitive, behavioral and communication skills as these children are usually taught appropriately to interact and relate with the horse. Basically this hippotherapy came in the Asian countries first of all. So they actually start treating the kids on a horse. So they basically train these kids for a horse ride and then they go for the treatment protocol with their conventional therapy. But nowadays it is coming up in India as well as they simulate this treatment protocol and it has shown that it developed memory, communication, self-control and very good self-confidence in the kids. The bond that develops between the kids and the horse during a hippotherapy session is also emotionally rewarding but motivating and it gives encourage and great success in these kids. So a treatment called as animal-based therapy is also coming in India where the child is actually exposed with the animals for some period of time. So this is one of the study which was done on improving the gross motor function and the postural control with hippotherapy in children with Down syndrome. So they basically took two childs of 28 months old and 37 months old with Down syndrome and they basically exposed them with hippotherapy with a proper training and a trainer as well. And they gave a conventional therapy to the kids plus the hippotherapy. So their study found that after 11 weeks of hippotherapy program with the conventional therapy, there was improvement in the postural control of the trunk and the head, which showed a great improvement in GMFM 88. And these kids also adopted these therapy very nicely. Next, we come upon the whole body vibration. So whole body vibration is a generic term which used for vibration, that is mechanical oscillations of any frequency, and these are transferred to the human body. So you can see a diagram here, which you can see there is a panel for standing. There is a control panel. Here is the machine's control panel. You can just modulate these the controls. Here is a vibrating surface at the below where the child is asked to stand. He can also stand in different axes for a better improvement in the condition. So the humans are basically exposed to this vibration to the contacting surface with a mechanical vibrating state. These whole body vibration has showed very, very great results, not only with kids with Down syndrome, but all the neurological conditions. So basically they say that with vibration therapy, it is a very simple and effective technique to increase the bone mass, the muscle mass, and the strength in a variety of clinical setups. In a typical vibration session, the user stands on the device in a static position or perform a dynamic movement. So according to the requirement of the child, we either ask the child to stand in a static position or we can give some dynamic movements to the child. It has been hypothesized that the research shows that these vibrations basically stimulate the muscle spindle and the alpha motor neurons, which either eliciting a good muscle contraction, resulting in a muscle mass. The tone is also improved and the strength is also improved. So the studies have a long-term effect. So if we use this vibration therapy with our adjunct, with our conventional therapy, it basically shows a good result in the increased muscle strength. It improves balance and improves the bone mass as well. So this is one of the study which was done on Down syndrome kid on effect of whole body vibration training on standing balance and the muscle strength in children with Down syndrome. So they basically took 30 children of Down syndrome. Again, they divided into a 15-15 group, which was an RCT. And these basically the control group and the conventional group. And with a conventional therapy, they used this whole body vibration therapy. And they saw a very, very good results in the muscle strength of the knee flexors and extensors, which they measured by a hand dynamometer in a 6 months protocol treatment. A very important therapy coming up is a hydrotherapy. Nowadays, hydrotherapy, or you can call it as aquatic therapy, is nowadays very much clubbed with the conventional therapy, and it is showing beautiful results in children with either cerebral palsy or Down syndrome kids. So this hydrotherapy is basically a form of physiotherapy which makes use of natural buoyancy, heat and resistance of the water to help to bring upon a number of therapeutic effects. Now this hydrotherapy, what it does, it provides a stimulation to the body, which being able to enhance or facilitate either relaxation, it improves the muscle strength, balance, coordination in a variety of positions, and in turn improves the gait. Now these benefits of aquatic environment increase the body immunity as well, the endurance of the child, improving the function of the circulatory and the respiratory system. Additionally, a very important thing is it improves the tone, the natural resistance of the movement, and definitely it gives a great motivation for the child as these kids enjoy in water treatment. Now it also gives a great place to work on the balance skill and also the functional gain on the land and pool. So with a land therapy, aquatic based therapy is helping a lot in these kids. So this is one of the study again done on effect of aquatic program treatment on dynamic balance in children with Down syndrome. So they took basically aged 8 to 12 years of kids. Again, they divide them into two groups. One was getting the physical therapy program, that was the land-based program, which includes strengthening program, balance and gait. And the second group get both the physical therapy program and a swimming program of 3 successive months. So they basically train the child into water and then they gave this treatment program. So when they took the assessment on the balance master, the step width, the step length and the speed get a great improvement in the ranges. The step width did not increase much in both the groups, but the step length and the speed improved drastically in both the groups, and more with on the aquatic therapy group. So they concluded that swimming therapy program has got a very clear-cut effect when added with a treatment program or land-based program in these Down syndrome kids. Next is coming upon virtual reality and Nintendo Y. So as the COVID striked up, we all know we are going into a technology-based programs. We all are going into virtual reality. We are all going into video games program. So when these kids are exposed to this virtual reality, they basically enjoy the treatment. Plus, they had shown a very great effects in these kids with Down syndrome. So basically, virtual reality is the use of computer technology to create a simulated environment. They give you some games based upon the treatment or the difficulty level you have to treat with the patient. So the benefit seen is enhance the compliance of the patient, rewarding to the child, improvement in the sensoromotor function, which is very important, representation to the real world environment, which may be prevented due to functional limitation. There is a great improvement in the upper limb coordination, manual dexterity, balance, postural stability, and postural control in the child. So with the traditional therapy, it helps to maintain the interest and enthusiasm for the therapy in the child. So this is one of the study which was done on motor control outcomes following a Nintendo Y use by a child with Down syndrome, which was a case report. They took a 8-week intervention program of a 12-year-old Down syndrome kid, where he was exposed to the in Nintendo Y games. So he basically played 4 times each week, 20 minutes for 8 weeks, 4 games. And the caretaker or the parent was also trained for that. And repetitive practice of these games with the conventional therapy, they showed a very great result in the upper limb coordination, the manual dexterity, and the running speed and agility scores on the BOTT2 scale. One more therapy coming in is adaptive dance therapy. So these adaptive dance therapy is designed to create a class environment that is sensitive to the child of the needs of the student with Down syndrome, while nurturing their self-expression and developing their movement, social and rhythmic skills. So these treatment protocol, it has a very positive benefit on adaptive dance program, which is reported to include improvements in balance, perception of dance ability, and the motor performance. Again, there was a study done in adaptive dance which improves the motor ability and the participation in children with Down syndrome. It was a pilot study done. So they basically trained the child for a ballet dancing. It was done in US, where they adapted a dance program on motor ability and participation in children with Down syndrome. So these children participated in 20 weekly 1-hour adaptive dance sessions. So again, with the conventional therapy, they were trained for a 1-hour weekly session for dance therapy. And they took an outcome measure of GMFM, that is dimension D and C, that was running, jumping, walking, etc. And a Canadian occupational performance measure. So they saw a very good result, showing us this dance therapy improved their motor abilities and participation. Also, they improved a very good encouragement and interaction with the child. Coming upon to music therapy. So music therapy is coming in a great fashion in physiotherapy nowadays. With the conventional therapy, it is an interpersonal process in which the therapist uses music and all of its facets like physical, emotional, mental, social, aesthetic, and spiritual well-being to help the patient to improve and maintain the health. So it is a form of sensory stimulation. Many neurological and psychological conditions can be treated with it. So all these conditions with Down syndrome are showing very much great results with music therapy. So when we are talking about the intervention of music therapy in physiotherapy, we divide into 3. First is the supportive therapy or activities oriented. So here we strengthen the behavior and the control and increase the social interaction of the child. So we either give the child with some activities with a music session. Next is the re-education, which is insight and process oriented. So it basically facilitates the behavior change. It gives a problem solving approach to the child. It reorganizes the value and behavior pattern in these kids. And last is a reconstructive or analytical oriented approach. in which there is improving of the verbal processing to analyze, interpret, and attain the therapeutic change. So as we saw, these kids have basically problems in interacting. They do not much express themselves. So with this music therapy, if we are giving their favorite song to the child, they basically start interacting with the therapist or the family member. So you can see a picture here where a child is listening to a music. We'll also see a video of the same. So this application and effectiveness of such combined intervention satisfy the patient's need physically as well as mentally. It is successful and provides a better outcome in all the age groups and disabilities. It basically enhances the relaxation of the mind. It improves learning. It builds a self-esteem in the child, reduces the stress, anxiety, tension, and fear of interaction. It improves the cognitive skill. It improves concentration in the child and develops alert thinking. So again, one of the study done in Auckland, which was on music therapy for child with Down syndrome, perceptions of the caregiver in a special school setting. So here in a special school setting, they basically trained the caregivers as well as the child for music therapy. They gave this music therapy to the kids for a few period of time, and they saw very much interactive. These kids perceived this communication and social interaction to music therapy, and there was improvement in their condition. So if I could play this video. Song with a very good speech therapy as well.